Hi, yes, I know, a sneaky video, very rare. I know. I had to take some time off. Just let's just leave it at that. I am back to show you a video for AGER SCEPTER. I'm sure you've seen a million of them since the gun came out, but this one I'm gonna particularly show to highlight how busted this weapon is, especially when you combine it with a stasis build. You can do stasis builds with any character, but I'm going to be showing you Warlock because I believe it is the most busted of all of them, in my opinion. So I'm going to show you the general idea of how this works. If you don't know, AGER SCEPTER gives you a overflow to the magazine and additional bonus damage and being able to freeze combatants after you hold your reload. Once your super is full, that's the only time it can activate. And we're going to be combining that with a stasis build as well as Mantle of Battle Harmony. If you don't know what this does, essentially, well, when you get kills with AGER SCEPTER and you're on a stasis class because you're matching elements, you get additional super energy when killing stuff, and then when your super's full and you're killing stuff, you get temporary bonus damage on top of that. So that's kind of all like comboing with each other and synergizing. That already in itself is insane, but I'm going to show you how it actually works in combat. So you're going to see some Master Nightfall footage because jams aren't out, so I went with the next highest difficulty, and then Master Lost Sector. Before somebody says, oh, it's because your light level is high, like, no. Master Lost Sectors will hit you like a truck regardless of your light level. Anybody that's ever been in one will attest to that, so nothing to do with that. But I will show you just how powerful it is and how almost like wombo combo chaining it can be in certain aspects, like chaining, killing red bar enemies into freezing champions and stuff like that, as you'll see. I'll kind of go over the full build at the end of the video just to show you, but I'm going to mention right away, Whisper of Bonds basically says, frozen targets grant you super energy. Yeah, yes they do. Alright, other than that, here's the footage, and then I will show you guys the full build. And if you enjoy, be sure to like, sub, leave a comment on your thoughts. It actually really does help the channel, no joking. And hit that bell, notifications, all free, yup. Also, streaming daily at Twitch, twitch.tv/Beaver. That's enough selling out. Let's go to the video.
Guardian down.
as you can notice already here, I'm through the first room and I already have, let's say, 70% of my super, 75. And we just started, so yeah, pretty nuts, huh? Nice little combo there to freeze the champions. Again, froze everything in their tracks, where normally they would run away, for anybody that's done this lost sector. And yeah, you could pretty much see the power potential in this. One thing to keep note, by the way, is Nightmare lost sector bosses are by far the most notorious, like, giant health gate bosses that you will find outside of, like, GMs, so he's probably not gonna go down in, you know, like, one tap or anything, but... What? Excuse me? Okay, that's good to catch on footage right there. That was something. Alright, anyway, moving on. So now we're gonna go to the boss here. We have full super. We're gonna sort him to get the ads out. That should be summoning something in a second. Probably, maybe. There we are. Gonna go ahead and elicit. Nope, maybe not. And now we go to town. I don't think I need to tell you how broken that is right there. That boss is extremely tanky under normal circumstances. Even my arc sword, you know, for one combo didn't do a bar of damage, or barely a bar of damage. But there you have it. Let me go over the build real quick one more time, in case I didn't do it at the beginning of this video. AGER Scepter, with the Catalyst, of course. Then we have a Solar Bow for Solar Shanks in this particular Lost Sector, but obviously you can run whatever you want in the energy slot. Same thing in the Heavy, but I ran an Arc Sword because the Lost Sector is Arc. Then I had Passive Guard for my sword, Thermoclastic Strike for melee if you needed it, because Stasis, High Energy Fire, Trace Reserves, Arc Resist. Obviously you can run whatever resist you want. Taking Charge for High Energy Fire. Elemental Armaments, in case you don't know what that does, here you go. And finally, well, obviously, artifact mods. And finally, we have Trace Reserves, or Ammo Finders, and then Font of Might, which combos with Elemental Armaments. And then we have, of course, the build, which was, this was non-existent, but it does help, obviously, Blake Watcher. And then we have Whisper Torment, Durance, Bonds, and Conduction. You can mess around with this how you want. There's other things you can do. That's personal preference, but I think that, for Warlock anyway, is pretty damn consistent. So, there you go. That's the build. It's pretty nuts. We'll see how it does in GMs when GMs are out in 2 weeks. But other than that, I'll catch you guys next time, man. Okay, bye.